Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Whenever you are coming across this video, I hope you guys enjoyed your day off from the internet's biggest scammer at the moment. She is probably bigger than anybody else that I've seen personally. There's a couple of people running around that she's been grouped into, but she is the probably the most consistent. And now I'm even seeing smaller creators talk about her. And you know what? Shame on you guys for skipping ahead in this video. Y'all just get right to my commentary on her, which is quite offensive, man. I'll be dropping nuggets too. You know what I'm saying? It's a buildup. Let me tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tripping. My feelings be getting hurt. But anyway, let's talk about Dodash's latest video. But you know what? I'm going to make you mad. I'm going to make you miss something if you skip ahead. I want to show you guys something real quick because I think that this is something that is very telling of the situation right now. So before we get into the commentary, so stick around. This is for your time to make your coffee, set up, get something ready, you know what I mean, and turn on this right here. So I want you to see something. Dodash has lost another 100 subscribers. So since not only I've been back, but the internet has come together and tried to warn people about I'm having fun now. Those days are over. But since the internet has come together and collectively started talking about her, she has lost a plethora of subscribers. You know how hard it is to lose subscribers? You might be able to stay in the same spot like she did for literally 6 or 7 months. She was at 76,000 even, never moved. Then she got another 10,000 and now she's going down. Even before, for 6 or 7 months, she never moved. She never grew. She never lost. Now she is losing like a boat with a leaky hole. She needs some Flex Seal. That's what she's going to need. So I want you guys to check this out. If you see here, 85.2, but you don't have to take my word for it. This is her, and it all aligns with whatever happened on the 6th of August. She lost 100. The 7th, she lost 100. The 8th, she lost 100. The 9th, 100. The 10th, 100. And so far today, she's lost 100. She is negative 700. See, these numbers tell everything you need to know. So she might be making a couple bucks from her struggle content, her lying content. She might be making a couple bucks, but the people are starting to wake up. They're starting to notice. Everybody who's come and finally saw the light, well, you're welcome over here. We do more than just talk about her, but right now we getting this money and we having a good time getting it, right? So I told you, man, training wheels, gloves, yeah, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. He gone. He is gone. He died 2 months ago. He died June 3rd when I went on 63 days without making a video about her. But this is, and today's video is an absolute hot mess. But before we get into that, check me out. Well. What do you see here? Green, plus, right? So I'm doing pretty good, man. So we beyond the Superman crowd. Some of them are here, but you guys are leaving her and coming to me. That I have no control over that. The people are starting to see. It may not reflect in the numbers because people will watch, but the fact that they are leaving, they are noticing something. And even though they're still watching, they're noticing what the truth is. And now they're starting to leave in droves. All right. Same thing happened to Dante London a little while ago. All right. So without further ado, let me give you all what you came to see, which is her commentary on her latest video. I'm losing everything. I don't know what to do. So before we click and get started, all right, a little bit more, just stay with me. So keep in mind that she has made over the last week that she's getting evicted. She needed help with her car and all this other nonsense. The title of this is I'm losing everything. I don't know what to do. Let's take a look. So this is the thumbnail. This is her thumbnail. But here's what she had to say. And this is as loud as I can turn it up, by the way.
Ever felt like you just need a big, huge blessing to fall in your lap?
So now she's at the point. Look at his face, bro. Come on, man. So now she's talking about she needs a bunch of money now. All right. So wait till you hear what she's begging for now. It's crazy. This is a whole new whole new low.
Like an opportunity that would just change the whole trajectory of your life.
This frustrates me. It frustrates me because she had that opportunity and she blew it. She blew it. When she, hold on, let me get my sound. When she blew up back a year ago, she had that opportunity and she blew it because she's greedy. She's a liar. She's a thief. She's a conniver. And you guys are finally starting to wake up. And you know what else grinds my gears is when people want to be PC. And I'm not trying to bash her, right? You want to talk about her, but you're not trying to bash her. You think I'm bashing her? That's not what this is. I am exposing the truth here. This is not, she is bashing herself. I'm not responsible for her losing numbers. If people didn't like what they heard and didn't agree with it, they would be unsubscribing from me. But that ain't the case. Even the Superman crowd is still around.
That will just wipe away your debt. That'll set you up for the next 7, 8, 10 months.
That's exactly what happened to her. This woman made almost $50,000. Stop the cap. This is nothing but entertainment at this point. It can't be anything else. Maybe this is part of her shtick. I mean, because it doesn't make any sense. She's literally describing her YouTube explosion.
You'll be able to breathe and not feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck or struggling.
This is hilarious.
A blessing that will just, if somebody just said, I'm gonna take a chance on you because I believe in you. I'm gonna give you this acting career. I'm gonna set you up so that you can work on your dreams and do the things that you've always wanted to do. I'm gonna give you this opportunity so that you can become the person I know you can become.
So now somebody should set her up now. So now she's begging for a chance. And I'm guessing somebody to throw her an acting bone. Okay, this is crazy. You have the perfect platform. It's called YouTube. And you blew that. You blew that. I mentioned months ago. That's why I said, man, the gloves is off. I mentioned months ago how she needed to restart. And now it's never too late, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Dodash is dead. It's been dead. It gets even better though.
Somebody to just take a chance on you and say, I'm going to give you this opportunity.
Again, give you this opportunity. Not I'm going to work for this opportunity. There is a narrative here, people. Open your mind up. And yeah, I saw yesterday's video. I saw that nonsense. It was all nonsense. It wasn't even worth talking about. But so again, want something given. She wants to be given something. She does not want to work for anything. And the words come out of her mouth.
Because I believe in you. I've seen what you've done. I've seen you lose over 100 pounds and keep it off for 4 years, but not recently. Because recently, I may have gained 20 pounds back, but
no comment.
Anybody's willing to join me in getting your health back, let me know in the comments, because starting today, I am going to start back fasting. I'm starting back walking. I'm starting back drinking my water. So if you're interested in getting back on track with me to lose 20 pounds before November, let me know in the comments, because every day, starting today, I'm going to be walking 3 miles, 7 days a week. I'm going to drink a gallon of water.
You know what's crazy is y'all be jumping ahead with me, which is, it's okay. People, it happens. People skipped the first 2 minutes of her video. Like, it's crazy. So I thought right here, she was about to re-promote her course, her generic chat GTP course. I thought she was going to promote that. But to my surprise, she did not. She did not. So, yeah, something's coming, though. It's always coming.
I'm going to fast 20 hours, 3 days a week. And no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what happens, I've lost over 100 pounds in 2020, and I've been able to keep it off.
Now, look, let me be clear, man. That's a big accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. It's time to, keep going.
And I'm getting back on track.
Mm.
I do shorts. Y'all say I'm funny. I feel like I'm pretty funny. So I do shorts where I do little skits and stuff. And, sometimes I'm just like, man, I wish like a Adam Sandler or somebody would just give me an opportunity to be in a movie, to act, to really show my talent.
So if Adam Sandler was interested, he done seen all these videos and he said, he went the other way. He ain't trying to, nope, nope. And then it could be something, I mean, they could be scared or maybe like it'd be scammed on the set. I don't know, but I'm just going to put it out there that I think, maybe Adam did, maybe somebody did see, and then they see all these videos with your face everywhere and your name everywhere, and then they start Googling you. Maybe they did. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, nope, I'm good on that because yeah. See what happens on the even me with all my channels that I have, I know somebody could be watching this channel.
I feel like I have such a talent to do so many things, but I've never really been in the area or around the right people to produce it or to make it become more.
So she hasn't been around her. So notice. Okay, if you ain't been around the right people, then go find those people. You know how many people leave everything and move to California or chase their dreams? She want her dreams to come to her. That is cap, bro. I mean, how lazy can you be? How lazy can you be? That's crazy.
You know how sometimes you can have a talent, you can sing, you can act, but you may just be in the wrong city. And if you would get out of that city, you would meet people to put you on. Or you ever felt like you were born into the wrong family? If you were born into a family who nourished talents and nourished gifts instead of saying, be quiet every time you start singing, or be quiet every time you have, something to express. If you could just be in the right family, you would have been further along in life. You ever feel like if things would have just turned out different for you?
You know what's funny about this, man? That is her thinking is crazy to me. I mean, Michael Jackson and his family, one of the biggest groups of all time, one of the biggest artists of all time. His father was something else. And he did anything but tell him not to sing. All they had to do was sing. All they did was work on their craft. Is that the kind of family you want? That's crazy. That's crazy to me, man. So what would you consider the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson's family, being born into the right family? I mean, you had success at the tip of your fingers and you decide to eat it. I mean, and I'm not even trying to be funny. She decided to eat it. She gobbled it up. This is insane. Everybody, so now it's the family. She wasn't born in you know how many people, how many artists, they family did not support them. They packed up, they left, they chased their dreams, they slept on the sidewalk, and then they got a story to tell. But she wants you to give her something. Now she wants Adam Sandler. She want Netflix. She want Netflix to be on the show. Come on, man, to give her a call. Adam Sandler just had the #1 movie premiere on. Come on, man. You got your own Adam Sandler right here. Not me, but YouTube. And you blew it. This is hilarious to me. It's almost sad.
You would have been that great actor, that great singer, that great entertainer. You would have had a better opportunity if somebody would just take a chance on you and get you out of that city and get you out of that town.
Wait, because somebody said take a chance. Okay, she said take a chance. What happened to You Are the Job? You Are the Job. This is insane, man. YouTube is everything. It is all of that in one. It's a job, it's entertainment, it's education. You can be your own boss and employee at the same time. The PR department, the staff. What is this? You have a grand opportunity, or I should say had, but she had to do all she knows, which is to scam and beg. That's it. Because now we done passed scamming. Now we're talking about fraud, right? We're talking about fraud. Now, is it a crime? I don't know. Maybe one of my attorneys in the comment section can tell me. But you done passed all of that now. And now that all that's that's gone, now you're begging for a opportunity from Adam Sandler, bro. This is crazy. I mean, I told you, man, every day she never disappoints.
Sometimes we have the lives we have because we're in the wrong town, we're in the wrong city, we're around the wrong people, we're in the wrong family. And I know it sounds so hard.
That's crazy to me. I have never said to my mother or my family, I'm in the wrong family. This, wow.
Harsh to say that, but it is so important to surround yourself with the right people who know how to get things done. And that's why I try not to judge people, because sometimes we're just born to the wrong, not to the wrong parents, but sometimes we're born to a narcissistic parent, or we're born into a chaotic family or a chaotic life, and you don't know anything else because they don't know anything else. So you grow up overweight like I did. Or
so now so now not more blame to her family. Let me ask you this. How many times have you heard her own responsibility and you can still watch those videos? Anytime she owns something, she either deletes it or I think she literally just said in a video the other day that she was using it was a facade. Her life was a facade. All of this is a facade. Anytime she shows remorse, it is a facade. She is trying to get you. But what I love, she might be getting money. And this is almost it's giving me goosebumps, right? Because we have said that she gets money. That money is not, it's been labeled the root of all evil, and it is, right? She is sacrificing morals and integrity for a quick buck. This is a platform that is limitless. It's limitless. You might not even be able to reach the heights ever of what YouTube can give you. And YouTube is not the only place. You had the perfect opportunity. You know how many people would just literally go insane if what happened to them, both her and Dante London. 30,000 for all the accomplishments I've had on YouTube. I have never had this type of success. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. The closest really that I got was the Superman video I made about a month ago. And you blew the opportunity. She has nothing. That's why I don't feel sorry for her. I do not feel sorry for her. There was a time that I did. There was a time that the internet tried to come together and tell her and suggest things to her. Hey, don't do this. I was one of those people. Do not do this, because a year from now, you're going to regret it. And not only did she do it, she doubled and tripled and quadrupled down. So I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. When I see videos about people that they need to help her, she does not want your help. She wants your money.
Grow up not knowing good finances, or you grow up in a city that's full of crime.
I grew up in Detroit, and I'm good.
Some people meet somebody. They put themselves in a situation where they meet somebody who takes them further. Like Lil Wayne met Drake. Drake met Lil Wayne. Oprah's father made sure she wrote. You know, he nourished her gift of being a writer. He nourished her gift of being someone who can speak, someone with a great speech. And
okay, so more blame on other people. Now, don't get it twisted, man. I have a heart. I'm human. I understand exactly what she's saying. But what I don't appreciate is that it's real. And I'm not saying she didn't go through this. It is real people that went through this stuff. And that's why I said, like, I wish her mother had a YouTube channel. Was like, oh, heck, I'm not going to let this stand. I mean, it would be nasty and ugly. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably, but her mother's, she probably not going to do that. Because she cares about her daughter, right? But I mean, how many people go through actual situations like she really upset y'all, and she's so blind, she's so consumed with money and begging and somebody giving her something that she didn't even realize that she upset the veterans out there. She upset y'all and didn't even realize it because she doesn't care. She only worries about herself and how quickly she can get some money. But again, This is, I don't have to, my job, I'm retired from that. I'm retired from that. I'm retired from trying to help people. This is entertainment, and y'all are seeing it. The comment section is insane of people that every day, and it's showing in the numbers, but every day y'all coming like, yo, man, I didn't even see this. Now I do. That's all I'm saying. And right now I'm part of the ecosystem.
We had people in our lives to nourish that, it would be like, if I'm telling you, if you know someone with a gift, instead of shutting them down and telling them to be quiet and locking them in a room and burying what you know can be great, nourish that. But sometimes people can see gifts in you and they want to destroy that.
That's crazy. This is crazy, because she blaming her family. She's blaming her. I'm trying to figure out, what gift has she shown? I mean, I've heard her screech. I never heard her sing. So, I mean, what gift is she talking about? And then at one point you become grown and you go get that. I mean, what is this? What is this? Her and I are only a few years different in age. I mean, I'm in that, what is it called? The whatever it is, that group between 1977 and 83. Like this group of individuals that were born that we know about both sides. This is crazy to me, man. If I was her, I don't know, man. Her family, I'd be like this. I would be like, I don't know. Because the way that she talks about her family, I probably would have to, I'd be like, look, I ain't about to, I don't want to, I don't know. That's crazy.
And that's what's so sad. And that's why so many people are not where they want to be, or they're lost, or they're confused, or they're stuck, because people in their lives have destroyed the gift in them because they knew that they would become somebody someday.
So she's talking about her and her family, that her family was essentially jealous of her. I mean, come on, man. You look, if she got any family out there, you can type me an email. I did this. Y'all need to come out and say something, because this is crazy. This is crazy. So at one point you become an adult. At one point you become responsible for decisions that you've made. And you cannot you see what I'm saying? And again, I don't even have, all I'm doing is commentating on this. She's telling you the whole story. More deflection. How many times has she taken blame, taken accountability, and you can go back and find it right now?
And they didn't want to nourish that gift because they never wanted them to get out.
Wow.
But I pray that you meet someone who will give you an opportunity, who will allow you to show what you have.
Now we're going to come into, and this is all part of a grand begging process. She has no remorse. This does not bother her. This lifestyle does not bother her at all. And by the way, yesterday's video was thrown together because we said that she hadn't dashed since she started begging. And it was true, most likely. So she runs out there and compiles a little trash, fumbling around with the printer, talking about it don't work and all this other nonsense. Why? But just to go back to that video real quick, how you making preparations you'd have taken orders, you've done all that stuff, and you don't even know if your printer or label maker work? I mean, shouldn't all your supplies work before you make your first sale? I launched a t-shirt merchandise July 1st. I've made about 25 sales. I'm not trying to get rich from it, but I did a whole lot of research. The brand, the company I wanted to use, the shirts I want to use, all of that stuff. Thankfully, have not had a return yet. This is crazy, man.
And that is why we have to prepare ourselves. Whether that prepare yourself with your health, prepare yourself by trying to get out of that city that you're in, prepare yourself by getting out of that family that you're in and getting away from them, so that you can nourish and flourish into the person you always wanted to be. Get around people who can bless you more than stress you, and believe that you are more. Because life happens. None of us are perfect. Everybody wants to give advice that they're not.
Now this is funny. We're going to address this. We got about 5 minutes left in this video.
Taking themselves.
Okay, so she's talking about me mostly, but everyone criticizing her, and we going to dissect every single thing.
Everybody wants to tell you how to do this and how to do that, but they haven't even stepped away from that job. Everybody tells you believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, but they're too afraid to take risks. They're too afraid to fail. All you've seen me do is fail recently because of the choices I've made to live my dream. I produced a whole hair product and I have reviews of people who have used it, and I have failed so many times trying to make that hair product a dream.
So she about to say something that I've never heard before. I have never heard this before, and she's about to say something.
And I finally created it and finished it, and still it's hard. I paid somebody close to $2,000 to recreate the formula so that I can sell the product in stores. They took my money, and 3 months went by, and they still hadn't started on creating the formula.
That's crazy. So the scam artist got scammed herself. Wow. And still is scamming. I'm telling you, man, if any of y'all can watch Scamanda, watch it. If you have Hulu, it's about to become Disney Plus, so you can hold off a little bit where they're about to merge. Okay, Hulu's going away. So if you have Disney Plus, you might even be able to watch it. So the scam, so she paid $2,000 for somebody to recreate the formula so they could sell it in stores, and they stole her money, allegedly.
And so I lost $2,000, and that's what comes with it.
So what I noticed is she doesn't say when. So this could have been yesterday, could have been 3 or 4 years ago. You don't know because she didn't say.
But I continue to go. I continue to believe. And it's just, sometimes it's just nice. You're just like, I wish somebody would see in me all of the things I have done on my own and just give me an opportunity, help me out to.
I mean, she has certified become a beggar. Like, it is no denying, there's no covering it up. She is a beggar. I watched a guy, a TikTok compilation. I'm not on TikTok, but it was on YouTube, about a guy that literally gets on TikTok every day and begs. Every single day. He begs for everything you could imagine, and then get mad when you don't donate.
You know, to just breathe. But you know what?
She threw that opportunity in the trash. And you guys want to know why I'm so feisty right now? Because I feel vindicated. I've had people talk about me. I've had people attack me over this black woman nonsense, and it's nothing about that. I have said that this was going to happen. People tried to help her. I was one of them. I tried to help her. I tried to tell her, don't do this. Do not do this. And for everybody that is watching this video, that you coming from the minions or whatever, let me tell you, I have told her and recommended that she needs to, it is going to be almost impossible for her to come out of this. There's a slither of light. She will be on scam probation for the rest of her life. For the rest of her life. And every time she runs a con, she resets that. Every time she runs a con, she loses trust. And guess what? The internet never forgets. So it follows her around everywhere. So why not own up to it? Own up to it. But you have to change. She will not do that. It's been shown. That's why this stuff is easy to predict. She has been a beggar for years. And now everyone's talking about it because now they can see it. Because now we're not just haters. God, I can't stand that word. Nobody. What do I have to hate about? What do I have to hate about? Because she showed a little money. She showed a little money. She losing people. I'm gaining them. I mean, what are we talking about here?
I still believe, no matter what I've been going through, no matter the weight gain, no matter the people making videos or saying stuff, I still believe. I still believe you should believe in yourself and believe that you're more than a job. Believe that you're more than a 9-to-5 job. I believe that if you're a great actor, you should move to that city that will offer you more opportunity. I believe that if you have a voice, I believe you should go audition.
Okay, but here's what I love about this. You can be more than a 9-to-5 because it's a 9-to-5. I mean, eventually you get off, right? So when you get off, be more, do more. What are we talking about here? And as far as moving somewhere else, what you doing? What you doing? Why don't she move to Cali and try to? Why don't she try to find? No, that's kind of crazy. I was gonna say try to find Adam Sandler, but that could be worse. Don't do that. Don't do that. But why don't you put yourself? Nope, 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 no. But she will ask you for money to go to fund her lifestyle. Okay, her words, not mine, because she thought she needed to do that to impress you so that you can watch more, and then that can lead to more money. I mean, like I said, man, this stuff it sells itself.
Or I don't know, whatever is out there. I believe that you should believe in your dreams and not let fear get in the way. I believe you should share the truth and let people know what's really going on, despite the hate that so-called perfect people want to throw back.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I've never said I was perfect. We have never anybody that made commentary about it, but she talking about me though, because nobody riles her up like me. Nobody. I don't know if it's the comedic timing. I don't know, but no, but I don't know if it's the fact that she sees me because she will talk about that I'm nothing without her and all this other stuff, which I've proven that I'm more than that. But but she is again no responsibility.
A lot of those people who act perfect and give you the advice that they don't even take themselves, behind closed doors, they're a mess. And so that's why I don't let any of these people get to me.
Mm.
Right now I'm not even focused on them. I'm focused on even though I'm going through what I'm going through, I'm still figuring out how can I keep going. Okay, let me start back walking. Let me start a challenge to lose 20 pounds, and we're gonna do it by November. Let me keep.
Don't be surprised if that course comes out. Don't be surprised if the course comes back. Also, don't be surprised if she starts reselling the hair oil that she doesn't own, because I don't know if this is going to be, if this hair product is going to be a failure or be enough to sustain her, because nothing has been enough to sustain her at this point. Keep in mind that she told you just a few videos ago how much money she made. Off the top, I'm going to say she made anywhere between $35,000 and $50,000. Okay? She had over 1 million views in a short time. It was leading up to, America was throwing a bunch of money at us creators, and that's another reason that they ate this stuff up, right? A lot of these creators that y'all was listening to led you down this path to easy mode, and they didn't even realize that last year was a unique year in the United States, and another one will be happening in 2028. All right. So, but that's why you cannot believe everything you hear. You cannot just blindly follow people, whether they use God or not. You cannot do that. Not blindly, anyway.
Waking up every day and doing what I need to do, but I'm also not scared to let you know I need help. I'm not afraid to let you know that I'm going through something.
She's not afraid to beg. I mean, you know why this listening to her really it grinds my gears, because she was yelling in the camera, telling you, the viewer, what you need to do when it came to your job. And now she's got this humble persona of she needs help. But y'all can't find any of those videos on her channel. You have to find them on mine and others. Because the reason she does that is because she deletes that stuff or hides it. Because if somebody starts watching her, they can start binge watching. And then they're like, oh, every day somebody in the comment section says, hey, I saw this video, then I saw yours, then I watched more of yours and saw something that I didn't see before. And they're finally coming around. This has never been hate. If she changed legitimately, I would never believe her. That's just I wouldn't. It would take decades for me to believe this woman, because she would have to. She is on lifetime scam parole. Like, nope.
I'm not afraid to let you know that I'm facing an eviction and a car repossession, because a lot of you have been able to help me, and I'm so grateful for that. And now I can pay my car payment, and It's unfortunate.
Can I ask you a question, viewer? Where did the money come from? She was dashing in Rochester and Atlanta and Chicago and Rochester and Atlanta and Chicago and Rochester and she was talking about how much money was out there. Where is that money? Where's that money? We're not even going to talk about the money, the tens of thousands of dollars that she made that you missed because you weren't around, and now you can't find those videos because they're gone. Her big videos might still be up. The revenue update. And even if they're not up, she's told you how much money she made. But y'all starting to see it now. Y'all in the comment section like, wait a minute. She was just doing this. What happened to all that money? And she claims she paid people back. If you're a liar, you need to show proof. If you are a felon, right? Or you committed a crime and you're now on probation, you have to check in with your parole officer. Consider the internet your parole officer, Dodash. Your viewers are now your parole officers. That's what it is. Hey, I didn't do any. Here's my screen. Here's my screenshots, but you can't even trust those because they have been fabricated as well. You know what we need? We need an internet. We need she needs to check in real time with a real person. She has to earn your trust back, not me. So, I mean,
That a lot of people who want to bash you for asking for help need help
I love this. Bash
themselves.
Mm.
And to see you get help and they have their pride that they'll never get online and say I need this and that, but they're struggling themselves. They'll never tell what's going on behind closed doors
because they have. You're right. You're right. We don't beg. We go out and we get it. That's the way I was taught. You know what it would take for me to ask my mother for anything, especially being a male? Nope. There is a phrase for that. It's called begging.
You think they're perfect and they're trying to save the world, but at the end of the day, they're doing things that you would gasp about. But they want you to think they're perfect, so they bash other people. But I don't care about that.
Good. I'm glad you don't, because I'm not bashing, and I'm here to get this money. So I'm glad you don't care, because we're gonna be here for a long time.
Going through something, I'm going to come online and I'm going to share it.
And I'm going to beg. I cannot wait till she don't get a dime. I cannot wait. But here's what you need to ask yourself. You need to ask yourself this question. Is she committing fraud? That's what you need to ask yourself. Yes, she is. Has she committed fraud? Yes. Is it a crime? That's what you need to ask yourself. This woman is despicable. This is crazy.
If I need something, I'm going to let you know.
She has bashed her family. She has thrown her family under the bus. She has talked about her own mother to gain sympathy. And now she wants Adam Sandler to come save her. And then has the audacity to talk like she does nothing wrong, like people are hating on her. Commentary is not hate. I hate what she's doing. I hate it. I don't need any of her money.
A lot of people speak about be vulnerable.
That's funny to me. Like the people talk about wanting views and all that stuff. Wow.
They could never do the things I've done.
Yes, you're correct. We go out and we work. We don't beg. She is a proud beggar. And now she went from like begging to scam. But you know what? When she danced and she raised money for her weight loss skin removal, she was begging then. And no quotation mark. She was begging. She was begging for it. She was begging for money. She literally would dance for money. It's on the internet. You can go watch it. She would dance for you to donate. Remind me of that Miles Morales dude. The little NPC. Maybe she should do that. Maybe she should be like an NPC. Can I please get your order? Can I please get your order? Thank you. Thank you. Can I please take your order? Thank you. Come on, man. This is crazy. I do not feel sorry for her at all, because for the last year, People have tried to warn her, but she did not care because that's not who she is. She is about getting things as quick as possible and mostly dishonestly.
Stop. And I'm so grateful that y'all have helped me out. And now, because of your help, I have my car. Because
And
of your
guess what? This help will run out. This help will run out. People, because one thing that I've noticed about money is that when you give it and you do it, fool me once, shame on you, right? Fool me twice, it ain't happening. You fool somebody with some bread, you ain't getting no more. You fool. That is why she has run through. Think about this, people. And I'm not talking to the real ones because they know. And I say the real ones. You know what? We need a name. The syndicate. We need a name. I'm not talking to y'all because y'all already know. I'm talking about the people that want to come in here and defend her. Think about what I'm saying. She sold you a viral blueprint. She said you were guaranteed to go viral. I have heard no one go viral from that. She sold a weight loss course. She sold a course after she said she wasn't. This is documented, people. I'm not making this up. In this order, she sold a course. She sold another one. She then began to do shout outs for $25. She then began to do channel reviews for $200. That is when I got involved. I was like, oh no, nope. Then she started to do, all in the same month, shout outs, channel reviews, a one-on-one in which she was charging $1,000. That's a category on Jeopardy. $1,000 for 1 hour of this time. If you don't believe me, it is literally in my playlist. You can hear her say these words. From that, she goes to the weight loss. Then she goes to the viral blueprint to success. All in the meanwhile, giving you shout outs, which she was driving through New York, Chicago, Atlanta, while y'all was waiting on y'all shout outs. And some of y'all still waiting to get monetized. How did that work out for you? I'm already monetized. But since March, right? And what you hear from me is swag. It's over now. Because I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be thoughtful. I was trying to be educational. And now all of that is gone. I sprinkle in some here and there. We about to be raw right now. All of that. Still doing the shout outs. And now she's begging for money and begging for a chance from Netflix.
your help, life is getting easier and much lighter. And I pray that for the same for y'all. Let people talk.
I will. Thank you. She gave me permission. Thank you. Man, I didn't know what I was going to do if I didn't get her permission. I appreciate that. You remember RoboCop? You're fired. Thank you.
But most importantly, make sure that you got yourself together. I love y'all.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. But again, I told you, and yes, you're going to hear that a lot. I told you. Here is the proof, all the proof that you need. We'll look at it again. All the proof that you need. So she's getting, listen, everybody, I'm always serious. I like to joke. I like to have fun. Y'all want to be entertained. Let's get serious for a moment. Let's get even more serious. This is for the people that are new here and they think that we're trying to bash her. First of all, she feeds this. She feeds this because she needs this, but she also feeds it because she don't know anything else. She won't do anything else. She won't attempt anything else. Look at these numbers. Those are her numbers. That's her face. It's a little behind as far as videos. These are her numbers. She's steady been losing. These red numbers here are her removing videos. You'll see that a lot. Those are her numbers. So what she's doing is she's getting a quick buck, but she's doing it at the sake of her name, right? I haven't been wrong yet. Because I mean, okay, I'm gaining a few bucks out of this. Fine. Absolutely. Wasn't about that. And that was never about that. It ain't about it now. But I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to lean into it. Since I'm doing this for views and monies and I can't live without her and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Let's get this money. Right? Let's get more money. Because, more money, more money. And here's me. Here's me. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green. So you think that I'm doing this to her? You think that I'm doing this to her? This is for the viewer. Answer the question. Do you think I'm doing this to her? In the comments below. She's doing it to herself. She's done it before. She's done it now, and she will do it in the future. She might not ever stop making videos on the DoDash platform like she did on LaToya Jones. Oh, yeah, that's right. What you didn't know about, you probably don't still know about. So type in LaToya Jones in your YouTube search bar. And while you're at it, after you scour that, then look at the curl smiler. Type that in too. Why lie? Why be dishonest? Why be deceiving from the very beginning if there's nothing to hide? With that being said, again, I've seen the video. No product at the making. I still don't think any product is done because she, as far as her hair products. So you guys have ordered it over a week ago and you're still waiting. It would be different if she said it was pre-order and she had to make it. Like, she was very clear, you're buying it early. I'm using your money to get the products. I don't understand this. All you have to do is be honest. But that's not what necessarily will guarantee you stuff, because people are ready to give. They are. Some of you in the comments say, I've never given her a dime. Even for entertainment purposes. I've never bought her a course. I refuse to do it. But at the beginning, before we knew who she really was, and she was stranded, and she drove to a conference with no money, which is dumb to me. She got $3,000, and that's when it all began. So again, this is her fight, not mine. I'm here to entertain, and I'm doing my thing. So ask yourself, viewer, has this woman taken any responsibility?